So an update on the greatest fighting implement ever made, according to General George S. Patton. We did get this out to the range and got some marks on some paper there. I did a ladder test with the ELD match 30 caliber bullets with some 4895, and I went from 44 grains up to 48 grains, 4 shots each. And unfortunately, the first two, the 44s and the 45s, did not hit paper because I had to get the rifle zeroed in. This is the first time I ever shot this rifle, and I had to get it zeroed in. So I thought it was hitting high at first, and then low, and then right, but unfortunately it was hitting left. So I had to get it all dialed in, wasted the first 8 shots doing that. But I believe I did come up with a nice recipe for this rifle that it likes. And I'll show you the target in a minute. And it is 1943 made, according to the serial number. It is a Springfield, chambered in 30-06, and some were chambered in 308 from the CMP. But this one I did get from the CMP, and this is a Rack Grade Plus. So the Rack Grade Pluses were actually $850, which is not a bad deal for an M1 Garand. And what they do is they'll basically replace the stock with a CMP stock. And this is a very nice walnut stock, very pretty, nice grain. I wanted a shooter. I didn't want to get one that was the original stock. I wanted a nice looking shooter, which I did get. $850. I don't know what they run now. This was a while ago. This was back in 23. So a couple of years ago. Actually, I ordered it in January of 23. And I did get it a few months later. I forget when it came in, but anyway, it's been a while since I had time to actually load up some rounds and get this thing out to the range. I did use the ELD match 30 caliber bullets. This is actually a nicely made projectile. Very balanced, 155 grain. And I used a combination. I did a ladder test with the 4895. I went from 44 grains up to 48 grains. And the gun performed well. I did have to get it zeroed in, which basically took up the first 8 rounds to get it zeroed. I thought it was maybe hitting high at first and then low, but I was actually missing left. So by the time I got it zeroed in, we had wasted the first 4 rounds. So that being said, you know, when you order something from the CMP, you get a certificate of authenticity. M1 Garand Rack Grade. They give you a shipping list and some other things. In the meantime, I'm going to see if we can't get you a good shot of the bore on this. You can take a look at the bore and the condition of the rifle. So I mean, for a rack grade, it is a nice condition. And you do have to be careful with these. If you're going to shoot these, don't shoot the commercial ammunition, commercially made 30-06. That's why I loaded my hand loads, because typically what happens is if you use the commercial 30-06, you will get a bend in your op rod here, and you don't want that. So what you want to do is you want to load your, find a round that works for you, hand load something with 48.95, maybe 48.64, and come up with a load that works for your gun. What I loaded was very nice, easy recoil. There wasn't a lot of recoil on the gun. Now you can also buy a gas port to put in the end there that will allow you to shoot the commercial ammunition, and you can replace that and adjust it so that it lets some of the gas pressure out, so it's not so hard on your op rod, because these rifles were originally not rated for the pressures that the commercial 30-06 ammunition actually create. Let's give you a good look at the rifle. Now, I'm going to zoom you guys in here real quick. So some of the rifle has been reparkerized. You can see here that there's wear on the top of the barrel here. But the receiver itself is in really nice shape. This is 1943 made M1 Springfield Armory. Do have a little bit of pitting and what have you on some of the parts of the rifle, but overall, very nice condition. You can see that the floor plate here was rusty at one time. They reparkerized the floor plate, and that's in decent shape. Trigger's in nice shape. Swivel, and then the back butt plate is in nice shape as well. So overall, the gun's in beautiful shape for a Rack Grade Plus, and for the money I spent, I'm very happy with it. There's a few little dings in the stock, but stock is pretty much brand new. On the other side, you do have the CMP cartouche right here. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the gun. I thought maybe with a Rack Grade I would get a little bit of a worse barrel, but that barrel's in nice shape. And with the new stock, I mean, this is almost like a brand new Garand. Real happy with it. I do like it. And if you have a chance to pick one of these up, get one from the CMP. There's some criteria you have to meet. You have to join the Grand Collectors Club is the easiest way to do it. There's other ways to do it, but you join that for $25 a year, and then you send in all your criteria. There's certain criteria you have to meet, which is on the website. Send in your money and make your order, and they'll send you a gun. And it comes with a nice hard plastic case and one M-block clip. So these are loaded with an M-block clip. It fits down in here, and just gotta be careful not to get your finger caught in that bad boy, because that can be a little painful if you get caught in there. Let's take you out to the range and show you some range footage. Alrighty. That has to be counting for you to be videoed. Okay? Start it again. Listen in.
job, sir.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. This is what I signed up for. Raspberry.
She performed well, and we'll show you how we managed with the target. Now the target, okay, can show you that the 40, so the 44s, 45s, like I said, they were, I noticed the last 45 hit here. I said, okay, we're shooting left, so I had to do some adjustments to the rear sight to bring the windage in. And then we hit with the 46s here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then the 47s, which I think I like, hit here, 2 in the same hole, and here. So, I mean, what are we talking there? 2-inch, 2 MOA. Not too bad. And then the 48s kind of went wild. The 48s went here, 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 and here. And that was my experience at the range with the M1 Garand. I think we're going to stick with the 47s, and we're going to load up a bunch of those and then try to do some accuracy testing. The range we went to was nice. It was a new indoor range, 100 yards indoors, which was pretty neat, and it had the cameras so you could see where you were hitting. And like I said, overall, I'm happy with the rifle. I think it's a fun little rifle to shoot. If you have a chance to get one, go ahead. And that's it, guys. That concludes my video of the M1 Garand Rack Grade Plus from CMP. And thank you for watching. I enjoyed this rifle. It's a fun one to shoot. We'll get it back out to the range, and we'll get some accuracy done with it. In the meantime, hit like and subscribe. More videos to come. I know it's been a while since I've actually done some, but I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to get these guns off the wall and shoot some more stuff, and we'll put some content out for you guys. So hit the bell, like and subscribe, send the video on your social media, and until then, we'll catch you on the next one.